friends, this is Sarah with Sarah Bear Tarot, bringing my Leo friends month ahead reading for May. And I do break these readings down into three. There are 3 decans per each sign, so depending on which 10-day period you were born, you will have one of these piles. If you don't know which decan you were born in, that's all right. I do comment before each pile, and you can also find it in the timestamps. So let's get started. Okay, this is for first decan Leo, those of you born July 23rd through August 1st. And I'm noticing here that we do have your card, Leo's card, right here. The strength card is where we started off with. So if you are innately strong and courageous, and you might be needing to tap into that a little bit as you move into May, because strength can suggest that there may be changes ahead. But I know you have the stamina and you have the strength of will to handle whatever comes. We have the star. So as you move into May, remain hopeful. And it's also going to be very important that you stay grounded. So Six of Earth is speaking of a time of a balance of give and take. So you may need to step a little bit out of your fiery energy and keep yourself a little more stable. We have the Seven of Fire. Seven of Fire is obstacles. So whatever changes may be coming in for you, it has something to do with obstacles or things arising. I want you to make firm, balanced, and measured decisions in May. Don't get your head up in the clouds. It's going to be important that you keep your feet on the ground. And this OM stave is necessary. It speaks of necessary journeys. So whatever you're going to be going through, this is not something that you could avoid. Whatever arises, you're going to have to push through. We have melting. Melting speaks of we can be going with the flow. So you may need to release some control. When obstacles arise, don't struggle. You know, when you are whitewater rafting, they tell you if you fall off, point your, just lay on your back and point your feet. And don't fight or struggle. Just have to go with the flow. The safest way is to surrender control. Adversary, this could be obstacles that may be coming up, may have something to do with another person or competition. At times also the adversary speaks of ourselves, of the parts of our mind, the parts of our ego that get in our way. And I guess it's when we are our own worst enemies, that we are our own adversary. So don't let that arise and throw you off. I want some more cards here to see if we can get any more information. I'm going to say with the Six of Earth, make sure that you are making wise decisions with your money. I feel like you're going to need to have enough to take care of yourself, but also to take care of other people in some way, or to have enough on the side to make sure that you can cover any unknown or unseen expenses. Balance is just going to be very necessary in all aspects. Shift, this is Dagas, this is day, and that is connected to that fiery energy. So again, there's this feeling that this change is absolutely necessary and must be gone through, but you can keep positive mindset. And the sun is a card, it's not here, but that is one of your cards. So try to keep a positive mind frame and try to keep lighthearted, I guess. Stay confident as you move into this new day. And we have guides. Trust your guides. They will help to lead you in this necessary journey. It could be that, see, there's water here, so it's making me wonder if there isn't an actual journey. Metaphorically speaking, you may need to cross water or go to new shores in some way, but know that your guides are with you. I have a message here of forgiveness. Walk free of the past, clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. So if someone does, or is a part of your life that is causing difficulties for you, perhaps this adversary here, it's going to be necessary for you to forgive them for however it is that they've hurt you or interfered in your life. Because perhaps it is that this change, this shift is you moving on away from past difficulties with individuals. And the way forward is going to have to be through forgiveness and releasing. And when we are forgiving, it doesn't mean that what has been done to you doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that the person was right. All it does is it allows you to release heavy energy that's just going to hold you back. It's the non-forgiving energy, or non-forgiving? That sounds odd. When we don't forgive, we are holding on to this poison. And when you can let it go, that is when you can truly mend. Right? We are moving forward to second decan Leo. That's for those of you born August 2nd through August 12th. We start off with the world. So there is this feeling of completion. Perhaps you have recently brought something to an exciting closure. There's a new sense of wholeness and celebration. So take this time to appreciate everything you've accomplished. And Ace of Air suggests, well, it could suggest clarity coming in. It can also be a bright idea, but I'm feeling it has more to do with clarity because here, Two of Earth and the Four of Air. This suggests, before you move on to the next chapter, that you work on balance. And Four of Air suggests maybe some quiet time by yourself so you can reflect and recuperate from everything you've gone through up to this point that has led to this completion. It is like you're going to have new ideas coming in, and the way to find them is through quiet reflection time, meditation, anything you can do to bring yourself into balance. The Two of Earth is this balancing or juggling of two worlds. But there's a flexibility in this. So I'm thinking, this makes me think of yoga. And this Om stave is representative of letting go. So there may be baggage or things that you've collected up to this time that you can release. And through meditation, you can locate things that you are ready to detach from and prepare to move forward into the next chapter. But it does seem like it's very important for you to sit back and make the most of May before you choose what your next steps are. And you know, something I'm going to throw out there too for this, oftentimes when I've given readings and I get the World and the Two of Earth, it can suggest travel, or so maybe there are options for new jobs that would require travel for you coming in. Oh, that's just a thought. Here we have Awakening and Ascension. So it is very much like the completion and wholeness you have found has sort of activated a part of your soul, awakened you. And now there's this burst of clarity and insight about your next steps. I'm gonna let's see, let's shuffle and get some more cards here for you. Have Truth. There's this wisdom you're going to be tapping into, I feel. An understanding about life that may be coming in that you did not have before. You'll be bringing your mind, body, and spirit into alignment, is what I'm hearing. Healer. So the next part of your journey may have something to do with tapping into your healing abilities, not only for yourself, but perhaps you are able to heal others. I want to say through touch. I feel like you have this ability to heal and soothe with your hands. And another aspect of healer here is that it may be encouraging you to see a spiritual counselor or a natural healer of some sort to help you clear your energy, clear your chakras, open you up to this wisdom that is going to be entering into your life. Let me see here. I'm going to get another card. I have Heart and Soul. When making your decision, listen to your heart and soul. Sometimes the mind can misguide. Choose through love. So it's encouraging you to, when you begin to make decisions about what you want to do next in your life, to make choices that are based in love, choices based in your heart. Because so often we make choices that are based in fears or reflect, we make choices because we're trying to prevent something from happening, instead of if you follow your heart and you make sound soul-based choices, love-based choices, you may be doing things that are a little scary, but it is those choices that will lead you to soul alignment. Now this pile is for 3rd Decan Leo, and that is for those of you born August 13th through August 23rd. And so we start with this, a feeling of, there's a lack mentality you may be feeling at this time. You may be struggling with finances or feeling a bit alone and lost. There's a feeling of isolation with this card. And 8 of there speaks of getting caught up in the mind, getting caught up in the ego, and there's a victim mentality. So there's something you feel, maybe you're lacking, you may be feeling your circumstances are not as good as they could be, but it's not because of you, it's because of things that are out of your control. But you can take responsibility for your choices, and I feel like you're going to be needing to make a decision to move beyond this lack mentality, this victim mentality. It's time to move on. We have 2 8 cards here. This, I feel like I need another card because these 8s can really make more sense if we have another card with them. So Nine of Fire. This can suggest that you've had a hard run of it. There's been a lot of a sort of battle or struggle in your life. This can be the Wounded Warrior card. So it may feel like you have had wounds, you've been hurt, there's been a struggle in your life, and at times it feels overwhelming and you just want to give up. But you should know that there is a turning point, there's a breakthrough just ahead. You have to maintain a positive outlook. Pull yourself out of negative thoughts or, spiraling into depression or anxiety or blame. Don't put yourself away or hide yourself from others, because there are people to help you. So if you may need to ask for help. And I know that's a hard thing to do. Some people are more so than others, but it is difficult to say, I need help. And the Eight of Water, I do see you deciding this is the time now in May to find that determination, that strength that has gotten you through all the trials of the past, to tap into those energies and to realize now it's time to move on. You may not even know where you're going. It may be a new world, and perhaps part of staying in a negative energy like we have here comes from the fear of the unknown and not knowing where we'll be led if we make choices to leave a current situation that's not working. But stay hopeful, and there's light. I'm going to say there is light at the end of it. Sometimes, we just can't know. We can't know what's going to happen next. We have to make a choice to move forward, and then to understand that the next moves that we'll need to make can only be seen once we have reached, past. You may be in the dark now, but as you move forward, I'm thinking like of a flashlight. So, right? You have a flashlight, it has a certain distance, and then you can't see beyond that. Then there's more dark. But as you move forward, more and more is revealed. So trust that there is a turning point ahead. But wait, exile. So you may, there's this feeling with the exile that you are different from others or apart from others or don't fit in some way. Divergence encourages you to step out of this feeling of being an exile or feeling alone, to change your path and move forward. These cards go so well together. It is that understanding that I can't go any further on this path. I'm going to have to change directions. Now, this stave, it refers to controlling power. And to me, this is saying you can harness your inner strength and begin to find a new world for yourself. You have to tap into that. You do have the strength. You have the power within you to change, to make changes, and to move into a more beautiful future for yourself. This jealousy card. So there may be a part of that in this negative mindset that is based on being jealous of what others have, or feeling like you haven't got your just desserts, like you deserve more, but everything seems to be going to everyone else. It's not going to help you to focus on what other people have and what you don't have. You'll have to practice gratitude and pull yourself out of worrying so much or caring about what everyone else is doing and what everyone else has. If you're looking at life in that way, you are preventing abundance from coming in. You're preventing, because it's a resistant energy. So, and don't judge yourself by what others have but you don't. The best way to tap into a positive mindset is to practice gratitude for what you have in your life. It may not feel like you have enough, but I guarantee you that you do have things to be grateful for. We always do. And we have a blessing in disguise. Count your blessings. Like I was saying, things are not as bad as they seem. In many ways, things have never been better. It's just that you can't see that right now. It may seem like the universe has hit pause, but soon all will start to flow again. There are many more blessings to come. Trust. You have to have trust. You have to have hope in your heart to know that things can change, but they can't change until you take the steps to make them change.